Good morning, DFC, and welcome back to another edition of Grade 11 Entrepreneurship. Today, we're going to be analyzing venture ideas. So the goal is we're going to learn how to determine the viability. Viability just means chances of success of business ideas by conducting what's called a SWOT analysis of ourselves and our ideas. So SWOT analysis, it stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So looking at these things about us and our business idea to help to determine if a business idea is good or not. All right, so let's learn how to do this. First things first is watching this video in its entirety, and if you do that, great job. Next, we have some news of the day. So there's a news article here about how restaurants are changing their behaviors in the COVID era. Because success in business comes with being able to adapt or change to what's happening in the world. And that's definitely something that is changing the world, this COVID. And well, it's the very reason why I'm here and you're there. Next is watching this video about he was nominated as Business of the Year in 2019. And his name is Mr. Bannock. Well, that's not his actual name. That's the name of his business. Next is a textbook reading. It's just 3 pages of reading. So we're going to learn about 2 types of decision-making models. The first is called a cost-benefit analysis. That's where you look at the good things and the bad things of an idea. And then we're going to do what's called a SWOT analysis later on as well. The cost-benefit analysis, we do this all the time. It's you take an idea and then you weigh the good with the bad. And whichever seems to weigh more or be in greater number, that one wins out. So if the costs outweigh the benefits, it's a bad idea. But if the benefits outweigh the costs, then it's a good idea. And businesses do this all the time. So there's an example of a cost and benefit analysis right here. This page, you don't have to read any. This page, I would like you to read this part. But this will tell you how to do a SWOT analysis. So by answering these questions, you can get ideas of how to do your own SWOT analysis, which we'll get into later on in the assignment. And this section about competitive advantage, I definitely want you to read. Because all businesses must have a competitive advantage. A reason why people want to go to your business rather than another person's business, I should say. For example, some grocery stores, they allow you to shop online and then go pick up your groceries so people do the shopping for you. I know the Superstore does that and Walmart. Metro doesn't. Most grocery stores, they have self-checkout now, but not all of them. For example, there's a Metro on Arthur Street that doesn't allow that. So the other grocery stores have a competitive advantage there. So that's today's reading. So let's get into what today's assignment is. So the short answer questions. So number 1 is just describe the business idea that you're thinking of pursuing or that you stated as your preferred business idea since activity 1.8, your entrepreneurial profile. Now, if you haven't picked an idea yet, you can click on this link and it will take you to a list of potential business ideas. There are 2 pages of it, as well as some requirements. Be run by 1 person for under $500 and based on something that you like to do or can do well. If you like baking, baking could definitely be a business idea. So page 1 is products, so things you can make. or provide. Page 2 are services, things you could do for people. Hell, organizing sheds, that doesn't cost you any money. Mowing lawns, if you have a lawnmower already, you just have to pay for gas. Computer cleaning, that could just be a can of pressurized air and some cleaning wipes and some paper towel. So very minimal startup costs. So these are all just suggestions. You only need to pick one. And here, just describe your business idea. Number 2 is do a cost-benefit analysis of that business idea. I should specify from question number 1 to help you write a cost-benefit analysis. Try to have, so think of 3 good things and 3 bad things minimum of your business idea. And then based on your cost benefit analysis from question 2, do your benefits outweigh your costs or do your costs outweigh your benefits? So ideally you want to have your benefits outweigh your costs. That will make it a good idea. So make sure that try to have more good things than bad things in your business idea. Number 4, what could you change about your idea to get more benefits and fewer costs? For example, if you're a snow shoveling business, how do you make money in the summer months, in spring? It's really hard if there's no snow, right? What if you change your business idea to lawn care in the summer? So you do grass and snow. That way you can make money all year round and there's no down period where you're just basically doing nothing. And as we live in this part of the world, there's no shortage of snow, right? And lawn care businesses, they're always going to be needed as long as grass keeps growing, right? So that would be an example for number 4. Next is the actual SWOT analysis. So SWOT is strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Try to have at least 3 ideas per row. Strengths is simply, what are 3 things that you're good at doing? It could be talking to people, working on a computer, baking, handling money. And then what are 3 things that you'd like to be better at? Maybe talking to people, talking to strangers especially could be one. Or if you're not good at math or writing, just tell me 3 things that you'd like to be better at. What are 3 things that could help your business's chance of success? It could be having a website, having people who are experienced in business. Maybe you have a friend or a relative who has worked for a business or owns a business themselves. And then what are 3 things that could hurt your business's chances of success? So it could be having to balance work and school. Or it could be maybe you have a young child and you have to take care of them, which is a full-time job right there. Or it will definitely be your competitors. But what if you have a business idea that has no competitors? Well, they're not a threat then. Say if you are the only type of your business in your community, then you will have no competition, which is great, which means all the potential customers will be yours. Just try to have 3 ideas per row, and that will give you a fairly detailed SWOT analysis. And if you're still struggling for ideas, check back on the reading and just try to answer these questions. So this page right here will really help you answer your SWOT analysis. So very important here. And finally, based on your SWOT analysis, what competitive advantages or unique aspects do you think your business will have over similar business ideas? So in other words, what is something about your business idea that will attract people to you and not your competitors? So in this box right here, tell me what will be unique about your business idea. So just one idea. So it could be the snow shoveling company that switches over to lawn care in the summertime to make it a full year business. So whatever your competitive advantage is, just put it right there. And finally, the self-assessment. I have to update that learning goal. But if you described your business idea, if you conducted a cost-benefit analysis, if you conducted a SWOT analysis, and you've identified a competitive advantage for your business, give yourself a check mark in each box, like an X. And for every X you have in this box, give yourself a mark out of 4. As usual, I'll read through your assignment, I'll comment on the things that stand out to me, and I'll hand it back to you. But this will be an assignment, it's a daily practice assignment, so you mark it yourself. But I'll try to provide as much insight as I can into your assignments. And that is it for today's assignment. As usual, if you have any questions, please come visit me in Google Meet. I'll help you to the best of my abilities. And that's it for today. All right, everyone, take care. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.